Like, comment, subscribe.
Ain't saying it from the bathroom, sorry.
But you just said that, so that's kind of
You
saying
said
it.
shut up.
Come on, like, comment, subscribe. And
Hey, privacy.
how you doing, Big Houston? How you doing? Hog Rider, what's up? Roy, how you doing? Boy, you're awfully blue there, Roy. Wow. Mark, Craig and Mark, how you guys doing? We are live from Arkansas, Fort Myer, Arkansas. Oh, you're in Chicago traffic. That sucks. I'd rather be there. I'd rather be in that traffic than here. What's up, Richard? How you doing? Melissa failed at her job a minute ago. Gave her one job only. Let's try again. Like, comment, subscribe.
Busy.
I get told busy. Come on. How you doing, Jason? That's good, Mark. I'm glad you're doing good. It's always good to hear. I like when people are doing good. How you doing, Max? I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm breathing. What's up, KW? Hail team. Thank you, Hail. Probably gonna need a little more than that before this venture's over. You need Bell Bunny, a son-in-law. Ain't a son-in-law, man. Ain't a son-in-law. They ain't married. Can I watch? I watch but never comment. Y'all are cool. Oh, thanks, Craig. Appreciate that. Yeah, no, man. Feel free to come in here and comment. Say, hey, what is on this counter? Say, hey, we're all friendly here for the most part. I don't bite. I've got a new case on my phone. It's got a kickstand on it, so that's what it's on right now. I'm fancy. You're staying away from a winter storm, Max? That's good. Good on you, man. Say thanks, Mark. Yeah, someone had to say it for me. Mark says, ring the bell. Currently 19, working for UPS contractor doing local interstate, making $25 an hour. Can I make more OTR? I would stay 25 bucks an hour and you're home every day and weekends. There's no need to go out on the road. You ain't gonna move. No, I would stay right where you're at, man. Right where you're at. Don't be, especially if you want to have a family. What's up, Bags? I'm out of Springfield. I'm in Arkansas right now. I'll be back in Springfield on Friday to pick up the truck and get back on the road. Are you coming into Springfield? Hog Rider says, "How about hitting the like button, please?" Yeah, Vlad, appreciate that. And like always, I'm going to say we have a Facebook page, David H. and Melissa H. I think it's husband and wife trucking across America, something like that. But go check that out. It's a group page. You can join the group. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Seems like I'm always driving when you go live. Just left Denver. Glad to be out. That's sometimes how it works, man. That happens to me all the time. All you can do is just sit and listen and go, oh, man. Yeah, a lot of places are getting hit with some weather. So I'm actually glad to be where I'm at right now. Just I'm not dealing with any weather. What's up, truck driver 77? Hey, Roush. I met Roush the other day at in Springfield. Real quick, he had to go. He was in a hurry. You know how truck drivers are. You're driving over Cabbage eastbound. All right. Is there? Hopefully, there's no weather on Cabbage. I wish I was on something else. I could look up cabbage weather right now and see how dangerous it's going to be for you. Okay, be there in a couple of days. Oh, okay, you might be there when I'm there, because I'll be there in a couple of days too. Hey James, when's the team driving starting? If you're talking to me, Melissa has to get her CDL still. If you're talking to Bags, I don't know. He's doing team driving right now. Prime said they would take me at 21 since I'll have 2 years interstate, and they would send me out 5 weeks with the trainer. During those 5 weeks, what are they teaching me? Well, if you've already got 2 years driving, they're probably going to just teach you the way Prime does things, how to deal with the shipper and receivers the Prime's way, and use the right way. It's things you don't know is what they should be teaching you. I mean, obviously, after 2 years of driving, they don't need to teach you how to drive or anything. So they should be teaching you to run Prime's way, the way Prime wants you to run. Simple things like lock your trailer. It's a very hard thing for people to do. It seems like is putting locks on their trailers. I don't know why that is, but yeah, things like that. How to fill out detention stamps, all that good stuff. Scott says, greetings from Massachusetts. Well, greetings, Scott. How you doing, man? Hope you're all well. Hail team. It's funny. My daughter, she's actually having labor pains right now. Like, I think they're every 5 minutes apart. And they called her. They called her and set an appointment for 5 a.m. We're gonna take her to the hospital, and they're gonna induce labor. So I guess she'll be squirting the little girl out tomorrow morning sometime, tomorrow afternoon maybe, unless her contractions get closer together tonight. But yeah, she's in a lot of pain, and yeah, I'm stressed. I'm stressed. I ain't gonna lie. Cool, cool truck driver. Cool, cool. 80 westbound just closed in Wyoming. Bunch of accidents. Yeah, it was. There was a big stretch of it closed earlier. What the hell? Okay. Um, Roush says, advice on my situation, David, question mark. And I just scrolled all the way back. I'm like, well, what do you mean, what situation? I didn't miss nothing. I don't see anything where you said anything else. Did I miss it twice? Now I'm looking a third time. And I don't see anything. What did I miss there, Roush? You're driving over Cabbage eastbound, so you're going up Cabbage. Okay, I'd rather go up Cabbage than down Cabbage. Oh man. Loving the Indian summer we had today. It was 60 here. Right on. Cool, man. Cool. What's up, David? How you doing? He says grandkids are the best. Yeah, I can see that. Have you ever been to Logan, Utah? I've been to Logan, Utah. Yeah, my wife's here. I actually drove her to, I mean, technically it's not home, but she's staying with my daughter for a while whilst because my daughter's having a baby. She's going to help her with the baby. Oh, it's what, Josh? Oh, okay. Let's see. My O1 appointment time was 5:30 to 7:30. I waited for my 10-hour break to complete, so I could have more driving time. I arrived at the O1 at 6:30. They hold me over for almost 5 hours. Okay. I see a lot of prime drivers here in Logan going to LW Miller. W Miller, sounds kind of familiar. Okay, so they hold you over for 5 hours, so you've got a 5 hour break already racked up again. Although you got three, so your drive's two, so you still got some time to run. I'll wait for the rest of it. Is it the first grandchild? Yeah, Mark, it actually is. It actually is. Let's get rid of that. First grandbaby. Never thought it was going to happen this soon, but I mean, I say this soon. She's 26, I think. 26. How old's Hannah? 26, 27. Like, comment, subscribe. You all right?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I'm fine.
How old's Hannah?
26.
She's 26. Okay. That's what I thought. 26. You're going to start in December, but decided to wait until after the first of the year. Okay, Sean. Try to get in there. Well, winter's still happening though, man. You get some winter driving in with a trainer. It'll make next year a lot better. Get learning on how to look for weather and how to go around the weather and all that good stuff. You know what time it is when you get a grandkid? It's time to spoil the baby. Yeah. I'm sure I won't be able to make my appointment. Dispatch is texting me asking if I'll make on time delivery. My break won't complete till like 1 to 2 a.m. I don't want to give up this load. Yeah, but what time's your appointment? Did I miss what time your appointment was? Let's see. My O1 appointment time was 5:30 to 7:30. You got there at 6:30 after you completed your 10-hour break. Okay, so what time's your 90 appointment? Because if you got there at 6:30 and there's 5 hours, that's you still have a lot of driving time left. And then I mean, will 8-2 split get you going where you need to go if you've already been on break, 5 hours? You wait a couple more hours and you're not saying how long it took, or oh, you know what, 10-hour break complete. I could go more driving time. Okay, and now it sounds like. See, I don't know how much time you already used to get to your O1. Because if you barely used any time, you're 5 hours in. Flip it over to sleeper, and if you need a couple, 8 hours, then you get all you'll get your clock back. Depending on, okay, here we go. Oh, sure, okay, well 8-2 split. That's what I'm thinking, Hog Rider. But I don't know what is. I did an 8-2 to leave early already. Yeah, I just lost my job last week and gonna stay at home with the family through the holidays. All right, but hey, man, Prime's a good place to come if you decide you want to come out to the trucking industry. Prime is I think it's a good place, man. It fits me well. Hey, Craig, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Yeah, Roush, what time? What time's your delivery appointment? When's your delivery appointment? And make sure you fill out the detention stamp on that, brother. Get that detention. Get that detention. That's a lot of detention to give up. Oh, 0900. So you got there 6:30. Oh, 0900. When? Tomorrow? Today? When? Because you got there at 6:30, 7:30, 8:39. See, I'm not following what you're doing there, man. Where's it at? I mean, you should still have. How many miles is it? You should. I'm missing something in what you're writing. Hold on. Appointment time was 5:30 to 7:30. I waited for my 10-hour break to complete so I could have more driving time. Okay. I arrived at 01 at 6:30. Okay. They held me over for almost 5 hours. Oh, okay. Is your times night? Is that what the problem is? I'm thinking 5:30, 7:30 in the morning, and then yeah. So that's why they always use military time. So you're talking. I think you're talking night. So you're talking 18:30, and then 5 hours. So now you're night. Yeah. I think. I mean, you should be able to do an 8-2 split. You'll get all that time back. I don't know. What time it is where you're at, but you're already 5 hours in, so you only needed 3 hours. And you're talking at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, I assume. Enough, Josh. I just ate a bunch of vegetables, man. Be happy with that. Let's talk about hitting that like bell button. Let's show David some love. Hey, yeah, I'd appreciate it, man. Hit that like button. Oh, you guys want to hear something really funny? I just learned last night that these videos don't monetize themselves. You have to actually go in and press monetize. The only videos that were monetized on my thing were ones that were my lives. The lives automatically monetized for some reason. Oh man, I spent like an hour and a half this morning going to each video and going monetize, 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 monetize. Oh, how pathetic that is. Hey Danny, how you doing? I already talked to one of the recruiters, but he hasn't really answered the questions I asked. Well, I mean, what questions were you looking for? I might be able to help you out on that. Oh, and
Ring the bell.
thin walls, woman. Or no, talking
Oh, thin walls.
Jeez, I'm trying to talk quiet. I heard a scream.
I can hear it. I
Um,
got a big mouth.
the other thing is remember, guys, if you need to give somebody a referral, I'm your guy. It's my driver code is HAGGDA. Hagda. Remember that. But yeah, what are the questions he's not answering? I bet you I can answer, and or somebody here can answer, and or I can probably get the answer. My bad, I'm all over the place. 9 Wednesday. Okay. 9 on Wednesday, and today's Tuesday. So yeah, tomorrow morning. Now I'm assuming it's not that many miles. I mean, what's going to happen? Why can't you do an 8-2 split? That'll get your time. Well, you said you already did one, but what's going to happen if you do your break? Because I don't know what time it is and where you're at. And it's only 8 o'clock here now, so there's 12 hours. So depending on how far you are from your 90, you already have 5 in. How far are you from your 90? Everyone loved your ring the bell, Melissa.
Oh.
I should
good.
just getting off here and get going. Do you get more money if we watch all the ads? Um, I think so, Josh. I think that's how it works. Is the ads have to play. But I'm not sure, man. I really don't know much about the whole monetized thing other than yesterday I was out to dinner and you know, God, Junior goes, "Hey, let me see your phone." He looked and he goes, "Why are none of your ads monetized?" He asked if my ads were monetized. Or as my YouTube was monetized. I said, "Yeah, I think so." So he pulled it open. He looked and he goes, None of this is monetized." He goes, "You got to do this, this," and I was like, "Oh." But yeah, I assume you got to watch the ads, or some of them, or something. I don't know, man.
Hi, Hug Rider.
Mike is yelling hi over my shoulder. Hi, Mike.
Hey, Danny.
Mike says hi.
Hi, Mike. Hi, Ross. Yeah, it was cool meeting you too. Oh, I'm talking loud.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll whisper.
Well, only because we're in a murder hotel where I don't want to get murdered.
I wanted ambiance, so I got a really good motel.
You're standing in the light. There you go. Now you can see. You were glowing over there.
Like an angel.
Did it to tell? Check on clock on 1 second. Okay, he said 380. Okay, so you got 6.5 hours? Yeah, how much time do you need? 6.5 hours? And Should be able to rock it out, say 7 hours. You have to watch a whole ad. Oh my goodness gracious. That's where you know when this comes as handy is as truck drivers that listen to this while driving. You're not actually watching anything, so when the ads pop up, you're just driving and it's just like whatever. I can hear it. Oh man, before I went premium, that's what I used to do. The ads would just play. I tried to fly incognito at the terminal, got caught once by an Instagram follower. He was super cool though. Yeah, no, I don't mind. A lot of people recognize me at the terminal, say hi, which is cool. Um, and that truck stops and shippers and receivers and um, it always is a weird feeling though when someone looks at you and says, "Hey, are you David?" And it's like, "Uh-oh, what did I do?" Maybe. No, I usually know it's going to be all right when they say, "Are you David H?" Then it's like, okay, I know where this comes from. Be honest, they recognize the hottie behind you.
Oh, gee, thanks, Danny. Wise guy.
What? Oh, right there. See, the letters were all over right there.
Kid, stop it.
Now, did you guys see how she went to put her nose over my finger? It's
That's
natural
weird.
reaction. All I got to do is put my finger out and she plops
Like
her
ring the
nose right
bell.
on it.
No, it's just
Yeah,
that's the
no,
way
she
we
goes
play.
and just jams her
No.
nose, my finger right in her nose.
To be a fly on our wall.
How often do you get home? Happy Thanksgiving. Well, Henry, my home is my truck.
Yeah, we don't have a home. Our truck. Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you say?
we'll usually like go stay if we want to get out of the truck, we'll go stay at a hotel. I had no say in this hotel Melissa picked, and this is a dump. A dump.
No, what
No,
we put,
no, no.
no. David's very frugal, and he always says, don't, I think of Oasis. That's a nice hotel. I get that when we're in Springfield because I like, being in that kind of hotel. Well, we're going, and he'd say, "Oh, we're gonna spend a lot of money, and I'm not working. The wheels aren't turning, so we are yearning." I always say that. Anyway, so I thought, okay, well, I'll get something cheaper. So I did. And now I feel like I'm in a noir film. It's kind of a lot of ambiance here is doing, but send out a search and rescue maybe if you don't hear from him by Friday.
Let's just say my truck is way more comfortable. I will not be
We haven't
I will
flipped in
not
this
be
bed
getting
yet.
undressed to get into bed. Matter of fact, I'll probably put on more clothes. Um,
We're fine. You saw the hotel next
see,
door.
here's the
It's
thing. Here's the
just next
thing.
door.
I need to start getting more involved in decision makings.
Yeah, but babe, this is years of you telling me that's expensive.
I figured $100 a night. We're on vacation.
Well, I thought that was too high for you.
How much was this place?
$39.99, a steal, a bargain. It's lit up like Alcatraz out there.
With big signs to make sure you lock your
Like your
cars.
car, we're not
We're not
responsible
responsible
for.
when they break into it. Oh man, why is she? Yeah, why are you wearing a helmet? Now she has helmet
It
head.
was cold. I don't know.
Zombie lips. Hey, what's up, zombie lips? Headed to Prime for orientation next Monday. Right on, man. Right on. If you fill out that paperwork and you haven't put one in yet for a referral, I'm your guy.
What are you doing?
HAGGDA. Just write it in there. It helps, man. It really did. It really does. Really does. Really does. Absolutely. Welcome to the family, zombie. My birthday is next Monday. All right, Sean. Right on. Happy birthday if I don't see you Monday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
How long do you plan on driving for Prime or in general? I have actually no plans whatsoever to leave Prime at this particular moment. How long I'm going to drive for? I'm going to drive for as long as I have to and not 1 second longer. Now, having said all that, that makes it sound like I'm dying to get out of a truck. Having said all that, I started having anxiety about needing to get back into the truck and back on the road before we even left this morning to come here.
Yep.
So it's not that I want to get out of the truck and everything. It's just, um,
It's in
I
his
just,
blood.
yeah, I just need to work. I mean, at some point, I'm going to be like, okay, you know what? Enough is enough. But at this point, I don't know, 10 years, 8 years,
4
5,
a year.
6 months.
We could be living in Texas, both of us working for JBS in Cactus, Texas.
I ain't cutting no cow's heads off. Are you nuts?
You don't have to cut their heads off. That'd be my job.
Anyway, you got it, Michael. $39.
$39.99.
That's
A
freaking.
bargain for you.
How, you know what? Why would you be in a hotel room that's $39 a night?
Because you're frugal. You taught me. You
No.
taught me this.
Wouldn't that tell you that the place is going to just be this?
Well, it was next to all these other big hotels.
Here, you guys want to do this thing?
Da-da. Da-da.
It's just your typical little
Da-da.
caca.
No, but look, it's got a refrigerator and
Oh
a
yeah,
microwave.
look, it's like being in the truck. You got a little
Yeah,
microwave,
see, he's like in the
a little
truck.
refrigerator.
Now, if I make him go brrrr, let's shake him up a little
You're
bit.
screaming in my ear.
I'm not screaming.
Oh man.
I'm like the screaming Mimi, though.
I mean, it's not bad for I guess $39.95.
It isn't. I mean, where else are you going to find a hotel for $39.99? Bangkok?
no, freaking South Central maybe.
No, they're probably more. We're in Arkansas. You're talking about California.
As long as they change the sheets, all good. Yeah, I'm afraid to pull
The
the
sheets are
bedspread
clean. No, I
down.
looked at them. They're clean.
Stayed at the lamplighter when I was rehired at Prime. Thought I'd end up murdered.
Oh, then you know how we felt.
I want to go work for Prime, but I can't take the 25,000 miles hit in my pocket. 25,000 miles? You mean this 55,000 mile hit?
50,000.
25,000 mile. I mean, are you talking about doing the training? What do you mean the 25,000 mile hit?
John, rent by the week place? No, this is rent by the day.
Yeah, the week they'd give me like $9 a day. Let's talk about that, David. I posted on your video. Wait. Let's talk about that question, David. That question, David, I asked you, posted on your video. What question, Hog Rider? I don't remember what you're talking about, man. Oh, is that what you're asking? Okay, can you achieve 100,000 a year as a lease operator? I would think so. No, oh, you mean $100,000? I'm thinking miles because I just read that miles thing.
100,000.
Yeah, gross, easily.
Yeah.
Gross. I don't think you're gonna net that. Not as a solo lease operator. You'll gross that, but you ain't gonna net that. Why can't Melissa use you as a referral?
It's just their rules.
Well, because I think they're smart enough to know that. I don't know, man. I don't think Melissa can use anybody as a referral. I'm going to ask that because if she can use anybody as a referral and I train her, obviously whoever trains her will get the referral. But if I train her, I'm going to have her use John as a referral. Fornwald, my student. But I think they said she can't use anybody as a referral because obviously she's coming here because I'm here. That's not really a referral.
I don't think that.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'll see.
Bells don't work worth a
Owl fart.
owl fart.
My bell.
Okay, got my detail here for you, David. Okay, we got my details here for you. Okay, at least there's no wheels or wheels sound effect. They told me I had to go with a trainer for 25,000 miles. I can't afford to do that.
Only 25?
They pay you $700 a week. Now, yeah, they'll pay you seven. I mean, if you're doing TNT, but You already have a CDL or something, Scott? You're not going through the full training course. And if you already said that and I missed it, I'm sorry, man. My head's kind of not all here right now. If he has experience, mileage is much less. Some go out with a trainer for a week or two. From what I hear, coming in with CDL active, you do get paid though, Scott. Yeah, I mean, if I think if you come in with year verifiable experience, you don't even go out with a trainer. You just go right out in a truck.
Yeah, John, or the hour.
Right. Mike net over 100K take home when he was solo. He ran mostly Southeast Regional though. Okay, wow, that's good. That's really good because I mean I think Bags did his video and he only netted I think just over 100 as a trainer. So as a solo driver, yeah, that's really good. Okay, there you go. You got your referral and your trifecta. Are you and Mike married, Danny, or are you just good friends? Am I winking? Or can you tell I'm winking? Or are you just a student and trainer out on the road? Um, I'm not saying I'm just saying Timothy. I run locally, but I can't afford to make less than $1,000 a week after taxes. Um, yeah, no, I mean, if you're making $1,000 a week locally, I'd definitely stay local. But when I was company, I was making I was averaging 1,000 a week after taxes. They want you to run 6 or more states before you don't need a trainer. I run about 5. Okay, that's what the deal is. But yeah, they'll pay you for that 25,000. It's not a great pay, but it's still something. And you might even want to talk to your trainer about, hey, all right, man, I'm actually an experienced driver, so we can really pump out some miles here. And you want to bada bing, bada bum, a couple of bucks here and there. We'll make some miles and make some money. I don't know. I sent my info a few minutes ago, David. Okay, you sent it. Sent your info what? To where? Messenger or something? We're legally stuck for life. We were told they wouldn't give him the money, but they did for both. I've been out of training twice now. The time I was rehired, I upgraded during the picnic. Right, I remember.
Yeah, I
I
remember
remember you
that.
were upgrading. Okay, so they did. Okay, got it anyways. All right. Huh. Happy Thanksgiving, Ralph. I always see Ralph Floto, and I always think Frodo. I always want to say Happy Thanksgiving, Frodo. From the Lord of the Rings or something like that.
No, I don't watch that.
I don't either, but I know there's a Frodo, and I just for some reason I just seen his name always makes me think that. Hey, look, no slip seating to get both of you in video without fighting over the seat.
No, we haven't fought over a seat in ages. I'm always on the floor. I can't grab it anymore.
Yeah, I got a nice haircut.
Short.
Details scroll above my 90 miles, etc. for my current situation. Rash Center. I run a lot of heavy haul, oversized load. Let me go back. Short Roush. Yeah, it said. Scroll. Got details. Okay. Scroll. Check my Qualcomm. Okay, I'll check my Qualcomm. I see that. And then someone, Hog Rider said you said 380, 380, so that's like 7 hours. Okay.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for Roush's information. He said he's okay. I got my details here for you, David. Weird. Did you see anything from Roush?
No.
That's freaking bizarre. Make that okay. Got that. Sent my info a few minutes ago. There's nothing there, Roush.
It would be
says-
before that. If you sent it a few minutes ago.
No, I looked all the way back.
Did you?
Let's see.
Oh wait, an hour going. No.
Okay, and lose an hour going central to Eastern time zone. Okay. Okay, so here we go. My bad. Okay, I'm all over the place. 9 a.m. on Wednesday. Okay, so you have 12 hours to get there. And then you lose an hour, so you have 11. My problem is, Roush, I don't know where you're at in your time right now. Because it's only a 7-hour drive. You can, I mean, if you've got, depending on what time you did your reset there, you should be able to just jump in and just hammer down and run. I don't see anywhere where you said how much time you have, when's your reset over, or anything like that. And it's hard, Roush, because yeah, it gets, you'll say it and I don't see it, and then it goes by, and next thing I know, I'm like 500 miles away, and 90 miles, etc. My current situation. What's up, Curtis? How you doing? Just take his hat off. She knows better than that. Do I need hazmat? Is tanker endorsement hard? You don't need hazmat. Tanker endorsement's not hard at all. It's super easy. Get that money from Melissa. He also got the PSD training bonus and
Hey,
my 6-month year
try.
and first load bonus. Yeah, damn straight. I'll try. Are all prime drivers supposed to take an infant care class when there's a newborn in the family? Timothy.
Since I've already had a kid, I don't think we have to.
I'll be in Springfield Monday to start PSD. Right on, Curtis. Right on. And if you see and need to put a referral down, it's HAGDA. HAGGDA.
Hagda.
HAGDA. Duh. You're delivering to Springfield, Stephen, tomorrow? Right on. Fit for implanted at 10 prime in January. Do you have to show prime your W-2s? I sold my home and left my job back in May. Was there more than 3 years? I didn't have to show them nothing. I mean, when I filled everything out, I just wrote everything down. I think they just verified. So didn't they call the work to verify work? And just verified my work history and whatnot, and that was it. I don't think I didn't have to actually give him any. I don't think I gave him any paperwork showing none. My old boss stated that he would have no problem giving me a reference if they call. What are your thoughts? Well, hopefully he gives you a good reference. I'm still bummed. Oh wait, Roush got some more information. I was sent at 8:06. It was sent at 8:06. That's what was sent. 8:06. 8:06 are the hour. Okay, let's see. 8:06, 8:06, 8:04,
No, there's nothing there.
8:06.
You have to send it again.
Yeah, there's nothing there, my man.
Yeah, I even looked.
Yeah, Melissa's standing right here. That's weird. That's like when I tried to wrench him the other day. All his stuff disappeared.
Yeah.
He's like a freaking
A ninja.
yeah. You got tanker twick and a passport. Right on. That's all you need right there. Hey Riverboat, how you doing, man? Hope all is well. You have to account for time you weren't working. They'll use a family friend for any lapses in work history. You know what they're gonna have to use for the time you're not working? The time you're just sitting on my truck as a rider.
Yeah, basically. I mean, we were self-employed for 18 years. I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah. You nestled in already for Thanksgiving holiday? Yeah, pretty much. Waiting for a baby to be born.
Yeah. Nope. I'm too old for
I
that.
didn't mean to hit that baby so low there. I was trying to take the baby out for a second. Oops. Ouch. What's up, Backwoods? How you doing, man?
We're doing good here.
Oh, man. Prime is a good company. Prime is a really good company. I really think they are.
Oh yeah, they're one of the best.
Ooh, Backwoods says hit that like button. Y'all.
Y'all hit
Even
it.
to y'all, that means everybody. Jesus Christ, what's going on? I'll send it again. Yeah, that's weird, Roush. That is very bizarre. I got my Twit tanker and passport Prime from Prime. Yeah, I gotta get my Twit card. I'm just afraid to tell my fleet manager I don't have one. It's been like
Yeah,
what,
yell at
15
you.
months.
Mhm.
Roush, I copied and posted it, but I think it's getting flagged for language. Oh, that's weird because usually if something gets flagged, it will show, this is being held for review, and I don't see anything. Our hog rider will jump on it and chew it up like a freaking pit bull. Oh my gosh, my daughter's got this little pit bull that's just so freaking
Isn't he cute?
adorable, man.
He's a doll.
Yeah.
Maybe you could take him on the tour.
He's scary looking,
Oh, there we
but
go.
sweetheart. The one time I used my Twig was
Gloucester.
Gloucesterport. Okay. Okay, here we go. 9:06 p.m. Roush. 398 mile. Okay. 398 mile to 90. All right. So 400 miles to 90. So 6-1 left on my 11. 5:15 on my 14. Been in sleeper 3.5 hours. My 90 time zone goes Central Eastern. Okay, so 3.5 hours your sleeper. I thought you were in there for 5 hours. I thought they held you up for 5 hours.
He's got more on the bottom of that.
398 miles away from my 90 in Central Time. Oh no, he's just heading to Michigan Eastern Time. Been in sleeper 3. I have 6 on my 11, 5 on my 14. If I wait 8 hours in sleeper, do I get a full 8 hours back? Okay, let me think though. Think about this again. You are going to get you've got 3, 4 your sleeper. See, I can't do that in my head. I have to look at the damn display. Here, watch this. Hog Rider, look at that. Read that. Tell me what that is. Sleeper 340, banner sleeper 342, 6 on my 11. You have 6 on your 11. No, you're only gonna get your 6 back. I believe you're just gonna get the 6 back. You'll keep the 6, I mean, and then your 14 will come back. Yeah, when you do an 8-2, you get back whatever's there when you start your break. If you've already done the 8 and now you're doing the 2, then you get back the remainder of what the 10 would be. So yeah, you're only gonna get what you have there. But yeah, I thought you were at the shipper. I thought they held you up for 5 hours. I mean, you only got 5 hours to go for a 10. Steven, no, I ain't gonna pay nothing going into a port instead of getting my Twit card. I just gotta get my Twit card. And until I get it, I went into the port one time, they didn't charge me nothing. But I'm assuming that if I get something going to the port, I'm gonna, hey, I ain't got a Twit card, so are they gonna charge something? But no, I wouldn't pay anything to go into the port. I wouldn't take that load. Yes, I'm gonna get my Twit card. I just gotta do it. I don't think about a Twit card until somebody on here says Twit card. No, I'm keeping my truck. My truck is good. Hey, Coach, I'm outside Seattle, shut down for the night. Made it through Oregon mountains in the snow last night. Ooh, that had to have been fun, dude, in the night.
In the dark.
In the dark. I bet you were screaming. No chain law in effect there, huh, John? What's up, Junior?
Hey, Junior.
Tell him to do an 8-2 split. Yeah, that's what he was talking about. Junior, look at that. You know, he came in afterwards. You wouldn't see. Copy and paste that, Roush. And if Junior's still here, let him read what you're saying. I don't, yeah, I don't think you're getting no 8 hours back. You're just going to get what time you have left when it pops back in. But again, unless I'm looking at my Qualcomm and have my my log sheet right there, I can't do the stuff in my head very well. Sitting in Plant City at the 90, making it home for Thanksgiving. Right on. Gonna have some turkey. Does your own wait? Does your Qualcomm automatically adjust with the time zones? Well, yes, it does. No, yes, no, yes, no,
No, you
no,
always have to adjust
no,
it yourself.
no,
in
no.
your
I
head.
don't. Yeah, yeah,
In your
no,
head.
no. My phone does.
Yeah.
Time zone. Damn, Junior, I spent like almost 2 hours today making all my videos
Monetize.
monetized. Now I got to go through and do all that tags. Ugh. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's what I was thinking. Wait, the time that Qualcomm don't change time. Yeah,
No,
it's Central Time
all the
time.
time.
Yeah, like you said, I always do it in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm always
It's always
saying
Central
I'm
Time.
always saying okay, it's a
In Missouri,
Missouri
it's this.
time.
Yeah.
So that means that
Right.
But I'm thinking, what changes time? My phone and my GPS changes time by itself. How's the health of old Goliath, your truck? uh, Old Blue's getting an oil leak fixed, getting the manual mode turned on, and she should be good to go. It's $75 to go into a port if you don't have a TWIC card. I've seen them hold drivers at the gate. Well, I'll get a TWIC card eventually. Right, Junior? I should get a TWIC card, right? Oh, I had something I wanted to ask you. I completely forgot. Now I forgot again. How do you know then wait, how do you know then and run legal if it doesn't automatically adjust? That's faulty.
You just got to do it in your head.
Well, no, because if it tells you have 10 hours left, you have 10 hours period. I don't care if you keep going across time zones, the
Right.
10 hours keeps going down.
It doesn't change.
Yeah, it doesn't change that. Now, think about it. If it changed with the time zone and you had 10 hours and you went, say, to west, and now you have 11 hours because it went back one,
Right.
you know.
Or if
So
you go east.
that would be fault. Or if you went east, you'd lose
Right.
time. So it stays the same. The time zones just change. 10 hours is 10 hours. 11 hours is 11 hours. Period.
Mm-hmm.
All he would get would be 601. Okay, that's what I thought. 601, enough to run 358 miles, but with no hiccups. Yeah. 6-3. Man, I thought he said it's 398 miles.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. And he does Prime only have automated trucks? Oh, automatic trucks. I'd like to use a manual for the CDL test. Prime only has automatic trucks, but if you get a trainer like Junior Honduras there, he's got a manual truck. He's still living with the dinosaurs. I mean, no, he's still a real truck driver running the manuals. But yeah, your trainer has to have a manual truck to test out in a manual. That's funny, Danny. I was trying to tell him that without actually saying it. That's why I thought you said it was. I thought you said it was this many hours. Cause I ain't saying none of that, man. I ain't getting myself in trouble no more. No change yet. Not enough snow. Thank goodness. Oh, that's good, man. Yeah, Junior. Switching time zones becomes second nature. Watch your clock and you'll be fine. All about that trip planning. Yep. Tammy. Yes, trucking runs on military time, so there are no mistakes made. I've seen a few trainers that own their trucks running manuals. There's a 19 manual on Pedigree right now. Oh, wow. 2019 manual and already it's up for sale. Wonder if they busted their knee. You got Junior all excited, Danny. Oh, there's a new manual truck for sale. I'm buying it. um, is there any way that I can be trained in your manual truck? I don't want to. The restriction. What are your thoughts? 60,000 miles manual all day. You have more control of the truck. I've heard from many drivers. I mean, yeah. I mean, sure. I don't think you have. I don't think there's so much more control that it's worth busting your knee and all that aggravation of playing with that stick all day, especially in traffic. Ugh. Backwoods second, at least you can have them turn on the auto manual. Not true, Danny. They're turning on my manual right now. Oh crap! Yes, you're right, Danny. You're right. Yeah, yeah. They're not doing mine. I just thought about that. What if that's true? They're not going to turn mine on now because someone's going to tell on me. Secondly, you're going to have them turn on the auto manual mode. I run downgrades and manual solely. Yeah, man. Running downgrades in the manual mode is sweet compared to letting that stupid thing try to shift and blow itself up. Henry, I know a driver who rolls through the gears in his automatic truck. Now, I'm not going to say the driver's name, but he was telling me that he practices while he drives his automatic truck. And I asked him, what do you mean you practice? He goes, yeah, I practice shifting my automatic truck. I said, you mean you actually like put your arm over there and make the movements like you're shifting? He said, yeah. I said, really? I said, do you make sure you hit the splitter? He goes, yeah. I said, oh, damn, good. Then I asked him, are you pushing in the clutch? No, he goes, I float the gears. I said, okay, well, are you pushing in the clutch when you're rolling off from a dead stop? He goes, no, are you crazy? And I'm thinking, no, but I think you are. You're the one that's pretending like you're shifting the damn gears. I just figured you were taking it all the way. I mean, if you're gonna be nuts, you might as well be nuts all the way, right? But now, whenever I hear my truck shifting through the gears, I think of this person running through those gears with his hand, and it cracks me the hell up. It cracks me up. Awesome to roll through the gears. Okay, then what's up? But hey, Lucas, how you doing, man?
Hey, Lucas.
Sometimes they slide through. I also cannot play on my Qualcomm while I drive. Look around nervously. I'm old school. All of my vehicles have been stick. Okay. Hey, man, there's nothing more being a truck driver than grabbing a stick and grabbing those gears, really working that stick through them gears. I mean, that's trucking, man. I mean, 18 speeds, 13 speeds, but I'd much rather, being I'm old and just worn out, driving automatic.
And I never learned how to drive a stick.
And
so.
if that makes me less of a truck driver, so be it.
So be it. Who cares?
Now, what I want to know is my buddy who runs the gears with his hand imaginary, does that make him more of a truck driver?
No, you know who I think the real truck drivers are nowadays? I mean, the real truck drivers. I mean, mud and guts and power and the American flag. Bull haulers.
Bull haulers. I picked up at a shipper today in Illinois, and I pulled in front of a dock door on on the gravel. It had been raining, and my front end of my
Oh
tractor sunk into the
man,
ground. Ah, that sucks,
that
man. I hope you got
sucks.
out of there without too much trouble. They're selling it because it's a manual.
Ah,
Okay. I'm off driving an automatic after shifting an 18 speed all day long. Yeah, I don't know, man. All my mirrors have been sticked. Automatics are nice. The way I look at it is, you know what? This is your livelihood. It's the way you make your living. Why not try to do it easier? And I know you die-hard manual drivers. Once you get in an automatic and you roll with an automatic and you figure it out, you're gonna like it.
yeah.
I bet.
Eventually, people who play Nintendo now play PS4 and eventually 5. So
I'm in New York City, so being in traffic is a pain, but well worth it. Okay. Hey Vida, how you doing?
hello.
My buddy tells me I'm an idiot to come to Prime because of the automatic restriction. The way I see it, one, I'm not really ever even thinking about leaving Prime. You know, if things work out, you know, they don't do anything weird. So they're going to be automatic trucks anyways. Number two, most companies in the next couple of years are going to all be automatic anyways. And number three,
Yeah.
if for some reason I had to go to a company that needed manual, I don't know what's it going to take me, day, 2 days, 3 days to test out and get my manual auto restriction removed. I mean, really, you just go to a trucking school and, hey man, I need to get this removed. You know, whatever, a few three, four, $500. Bada bing, bada ding bang, and you're out. But the way these companies are changing over to autos, you're going to be hard pressed to find manual transmissions in anything other than a mom and pop place running old ass trucks that you don't want to work for anyways because the trucks are falling apart. They had to get a chain in their backhoe and hook the chain to the ICC bumper on the trailer pole. Now, okay, cool. That's good on them that they helped you out, man. Well, David, you know how to drive a stick, so you're a real truck driver, man. No worries. Yeah, you know, I think everybody should know how to drive a stick. To be honest with you, I mean, I've always preferred manual transmission over automatic, but I am real happy that the big truck has an auto because I can see sitting in this traffic sometimes and moving things around. I can see what a pain in the neck that must be on your leg, but people like Junior who've been doing it forever, it's second nature. It's, you know, I'm thinking what it will be because I haven't done it, but people who've been doing it forever are thinking that it's just normal. Like if I was stuck in traffic in my hot rod and a manual transmission, I wouldn't think twice about it. I'm now chainless, socks only now, still no chain gang, but now I have all the room in the toolbox. Cool, cool. You got them socks. You ever use those socks? Hey, music trucker. He's running in a small company that has older trucks and all manual 10 and 13 speeds. Yeah. See, I'm happy with my newer truck. You know, I really don't really want to run an old beat up truck and one that's going to be breaking down all the time. Now, saying that, that don't mean that where he's working that's going to happen because they probably maintain their trucks well. I'm thinking about some of these trucks I see out on the road that are just glued together and duct taped in 15 different colors and oil's pouring out of them. It's just like, come on. Yeah, California didn't have the auto restriction. When I got my license in California, they didn't restrict me to auto until I got my license to manual. I mean to Missouri. Then they put it on there. Not necessarily. A lot of companies are still manual, and reliability is not an automatic is not on automatic side. Okay. Number four, drivers can still probably find a trainer with a manual and retest the part of the road test to take the restriction off. Yeah, I mean, you can call a trucking a school and do that. Junior's a real truck driver too. Okay. I'm in Ohio. I can drive a manual in a car or a pickup, but I'm not worried about the restriction on my CDL when I get it. I drove the manual test truck in Salt Lake around the lot one time. Um, it was in the way, and my trainer goes, "Oh, go move that truck." And then he laughed. He goes, "Oh, it's a manual. You ain't gonna be able to do that." I said, "Dude, come on, come on. It's freaking not rocket science." When you drive a manual in traffic, to keep yourself a little buffer between the car in front of you, and you won't have to keep stepping on the clutch. Yeah, but that will just make you that much more pissed, Scott, when that stupid car keeps pulling. Those cars keep cutting in front of you, taking that spot. Because I keep that buffer in front of me in my automatic, and I'm constantly having to slow down because the cars, four wheelers keep pulling in front of you because they're like, hey, there's a spot, let me take it. John says he's got to get some sleep. Talk to you later. Happy Turkey Day. You too, John. You be good, man. Good night, David and Melissa, and all. Have a good one. All right, Junior, you take care, man.
Night,
Be
Junior.
safe. Have fun with the family. Have a good Turkey Day. All that good stuff. Got to get some sleep. Good luck, man. Good luck. That and it's popped out of gear when stopped in traffic. There you go. There's a wicked good YouTube video about it, and a friend of ours has run socks and loves them. Okay. Yeah, see, Danny, I last year I researched them, and I just kept finding nothing but bad things about them. How if there's not enough snow and they come in contact with the asphalt too much, it tears them. But I looked at them and they looked like just canvas material going over your tires. I don't understand how they're supposed to get traction. They're just smooth. But, what do I know? Company I work for, there's not an automatic in the fleet. There's not an automatic in the fleet. Okay. Cool. Give that 5 years though, Scott. 5 years, there probably won't be hard to find a manual in the fleet. But no, the smaller companies are probably going to hang on to the manuals as long as they can because I'm sure they cost less to buy and are probably less to maintain. Marley's Day with Mary. Well, welcome to the channel, Marley's Day with Mary. How you been doing? And if you haven't already, subscribe. Well, it's all new again. Great luck. You both have new drivers, new or PSD all over again. PSD pretty soon. Just diapers. Timothy, you're a nut. How does the truck rack going downhill is fully loaded with the automatic? Probably pretty much the same way it reacts with the as a manual. Well, no, it reacts different. If you don't have manual mode enabled. If you have manual mode enabled, it's probably going to act pretty much like a manual truck, but when it's in automatic mode, it'll do everything for you up to a point where it goes completely retarded, and then it downshifts and over revs the engine, and you got to, upshift it, manually upshift it, or slow down. But without manual mode enabled, it gets to a point at some speeds where it just doesn't know where to keep the engine RPMs at. I always keep one sock right behind my bed. Yuck, Lucas. Yuck. He did say his first set was chewed up. He called the manufacturer and got a free set. He's had no more problems since. Okay. Yeah, because last year, maybe they've improved them. But yeah, last year, man, I was reading nothing but, even at Iowa 80, they had a sign up next to them saying, you're not going to be returning these things because if they touch the asphalt, they're going to rip. They had a big display with, a bunch of disclaimers on it and whatnot. But I don't see how they grip, how they're supposed to work. But yeah, they definitely would be worth going instead of chains. I'm just not, I'm not going to drink that Kool-Aid just quite yet. Let me upgrade my truck to a brand new one. I'm asking for the Eaton Fuller 18 speed automatic. Okay. I'm good. I drive for Prime as well. Been in my truck since May this year. I'm hanging out in Alabama waiting to unload. Well, right on. Cool. You know, how long have you been driving truck since? Okay, since May. All right. So you've been there a little bit. Welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to the channel. Or Marley's Day with Mary. Marley's Day with Mary. Are you a team truck, man and woman, or are we talking man? We talking woman? I mean, we talking a dog and a person? What is this Marley's Day with Mary? Explain, so I know who I'm talking to. Manual mode works great, but on downgrades with the automatic, I don't use descent assist. Okay. Hi, buddy. How are you? Where's the wife? Hey, Justin. I'm good. Melissa's.
Hey, Michael called 911 for Hannah. He said to meet at the hospital. She's really in bad pain.
Right now?
So he was worried, yeah.
What? Okay. Why didn't they call us? Okay. All right, guys. I gotta go. My daughter just got sent to the hospital. I will talk to you guys later. You have a good one. Thanks, man.